Hello everyone. Well, we're going to test this if it's working. We'll see if this works here. Here we go. I think we're on. Whoops. Maybe not. There it's an error. Let me check something here. If we're on or not. It's always a challenge to try to get on. Let's see what's going on. Say I'm live. Oops, something's happening here.
Let's see what's going on.
Here we go. I need to mute this. Here we go. I think we are on now. Whew, I got scared for a little bit. It seemed nothing was working. Here we go. We are live. Awesome, awesome. Well, we still have about 7 minutes before we're going to jump in. I like to start right on time. So I'm going to admit, many times the question is, how can I leave a comment? Because that's how we pick the winner. And to leave a comment, you have to be logged in with a Google account when it's live. That's the only way you can leave a comment on YouTube Live. If not, if you don't have a Google account, when it's YouTube Live, it won't let you leave a comment. Otherwise, when it's not live, yes, you can leave a comment, but not when it's live. Here you're going to see me moving stuff around. I just want to make sure that my tripod is solid here, and the lighting it's good. So far I think it's pretty good. Okay, the number that I see, it's over here. So I can move that a bit this way. And this arm needs to go there that way. Here we go. Whoops. Here we go. Here we go. That's why we join in early, so we can make sure everything works the way it should be. So I see we got Sandy, Holly, it's here, Hope, it's here. A nice snowy day. Well, that's good. Snow, it's perfect for being on the computer, right? You don't have to be outside or drive out. So that's a beauty of it, that you don't have to go nowhere. So the hostess code for today, I'm going to leave it here for a little bit till we start here. So again, to leave a comment, you have to be logged in with Google account when it's live. We got Pat, it's here. We got Kay, Naomi, B, that must be Barb. Yeah, Betty. Betty is here from Ohio. We got Jeanette from Indiana. Kelly, it's here from Montana. I see. Oh, I don't like the ice. But you know what? That's good. You don't have to drive nowhere for this class, right? So that is awesome. Caroline, it's here. Hello, Caroline from Nebraska. Oh, I need to show you something, Caroline. Hold on. When I went at a Stampin' Up event last November, somebody had those things here. It's those tamale thing, but it looked like a corn. Well, every time I see this, I think of I call them my girl in Nebraska. They used to drive in Cheyenne when I was there to my class. So every time I see this, I think of you. Is that cool or what? It's us from the tamale, I think it's called, they make. I think this is so cute, but every time I see you live, I wanted to show you that. Now I finally thought of it. We got Texas is in the house, Michigan, it's here, North Carolina. Where else we get? Colorado, Colorado Spring. Where else? We got Ollie there welcoming everybody. So I said it was 4 background I was sharing. Really, it's 5. So this is going to be one. This is very simple. This is a simple way to do a quick lighthouse. Next Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, I'm going to be live on Facebook to do this beautiful, beautiful, oops, I'm upside down. I forgot the camera, it's now turned. This beautiful card here, this way. And this is my friend Tina, inspired me with that. She had done this one. Then when I redone it, this is pretty much copy from her casing. I decided to color my son. So this is going to be on Facebook Live next Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So let me put that upside down for me here. Here we go. It's going to be, so this is a quick way to do a lighthouse and that. Now we're going to do the good morning sunshine here. You see the sun in the back. Oops, this way. So we're going to do this one. We're going to do the night scene with the lighthouse. We're going to have a rainy day with the girls. This is kind of one of my favorite. I like them all, but it's something really that speaks to me on this one. The lighthouse, the watercolor background lighthouse, I'm going to show you how to have a straight edge around and just a wash. It's about the same thing. It's just the way we're going to put the tape. So we're going to do those two. And this, it's all in the same bunch here. And then we're going to do the dancing girl at night in the moon. That's what I like to name my cards, you know. So we're going to do all that. And the PDF file includes all 11 cards. So some of them are just different a little bit, but they all include all of these cards, all of it in the PDF file. You're going to have the color, the measurement, and everything. So, okay, now I don't want to mix that. They were in order. I don't know why I went back and forth. This go with this. Here we go. So that's our morning. So you can tell we're going to have a busy, busy morning. So is it time? Yes, it's 11 o'clock. So let me just pop in a tiny, tiny little bit here. I want to make sure something is catching my tripod here. Oh, now I see. I have to balance this way. Here we go. Going to turn that light off when I'm live. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm very happy that you're here. We get a full hour plus, I'm sure, this morning. It's just a few things that, like I said at the beginning, to leave a comment when it's YouTube Live, you have to be logged into your Google account. So that's the only way you can leave a comment. Now, it's still celebration. For every $50, you get to pick a celebration. It's from this little booklet here. So you get many. You can, any $50 you can shop from the big catalog, not the retire, but the clearance rack, the occasion catalog. You can shop from anything. For every $50, you get to pick one. $100, you get two. All that, it's before tax and shipping. To get the PDF file of all the cards that I'm going to share, and plus the extra one that I did, it's 11 cards in all. It's, if you place an order with this hostess code, it's 3Q6MW79G. So that is the hostess code for today. It's going to go till, I want to say Wednesday or Thursday. Let me look at my calendar. It's going to go till Thursday. the 16. So if you place your order with this hostess code here of $50 or more before tax and shipping, I will email you the PDF file with all the cards. So you would get the PDF file, you would get the celebration. If you want the succulent PDF file too for my monthly PDF file, then $69.50. Why did I put $69.50 to get it all? It's because it's the same shipping. I wanted to say $70, but I put $69.50. So it's the same shipping that you order for $50 or you order for $69.50. You still pay $6.95 shipping. So it's the same shipping. So the monthly one was $30 and this one it's $50. So that would make $80. So you get like over $10 discount if you want both of them. If you order it's over $150, do not enter the hostess code and you're still going to get all the perks. Plus you're going to get the stamping rewards. So like any order over $150, you get 10% of free merchandise of your choice. So if you order it's $160, you get $16. And then if it's over the $300, then it go higher. $250 during celebration, you get an extra $25. So if you combine with your friends or maybe just you, maybe your wish list is long, $250 would give you $50 of free merchandise plus all the celebration. That would be 5 celebration. Another thing during celebration, it's a great time to join my team. If you want to just try it out and see for yourself what it's all about, it's no string attached. So it's at $99. You get $125 of your choice of anything in the catalog, the big catalog, the occasion catalog. And then you get 2 extra free stamp set of your choice. No, you do not get celebration. That's the question that's asked the most. Really, you would just get 1 celebration because it's $99. It's not $100. But instead of the 2 celebration, you get 2 of any stamp set of your choice. You can take stamp set at $40, $47. Plus you get a paper pumpkin. So you get over $250 of product for $99. Plus it is shipped to you for free. So I got question and answer too on my blog. If that interests you, you can go there. You can join right there. But if you get more questions, please email me. I would be happy to answer your question and then welcome you. So let's get started right now because we got a lot to do. So you know the routine. If you've been here before, I flip you down, turn you around and all. So you can close your eyes now. Close, keep them closed. And then I'm going to tell you in a minute when to open them up. Here we go. So now I'm going to turn the light on. Okay. That I know it's about my max. Okay, the first thing we're going to start with this morning, we're going to start with the not watercolor, but it's ink and color, and because it have to dry. So this is on watercolor paper. So you see, I use different color. Like this one, it's more just like the sunset color. This one, I add different color. So we're going to do both of them, but one of them, if you see, it is very straight. So I'm going to show you how to do this one first. So my paper, it's measured 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm using the grid paper, and yes, we sell the grid paper. The grid paper, it is on page, I should have added that mark here. The grid paper, it is on page, let me tell you quick here. It is on page 185. It's $11 for 100 sheet, and it comes very handy when you want to do lined up stuff, and anytime really it's very handy to have your grid paper. Now we're going to use the painter's tape. Don't laugh at me. This is the painter's tape that I could find. So you don't need this white. You can, where can you find painter's tape? You can find that at any hardware store, Walmart, any place that sells the paint. Because this is so white, I just going to tear this up here. Oops. this one won't work. Okay, now to make it easy, what I done, I did my center here because I want to have all the same proportion around. So I'm going to put my tape exact, you know what, it's going to be easier. I'm going to use a full thing because it's not straight and now I'm panicking. I used it before though. I think I can. Okay, let me try this again, adding bigger piece though. Okay, so what I'm going to do, 2 of the squares. So really that's going to be ½ inch because each square on this grid paper, it's a 1/4 inch. So just to make sure my paper is not moving here, I'm just going to put a little dab of snail. It's going to make life easier and it won't show because we're going to glue that in the back of something else. We got Cameron from Canada. Melinda, it's here. So now, remember I said 2, so I'm going to put that right there at the top and right here. As long as you get the same proportion at the top and bottom. So that's how you can figure your, to have a straight frame. Here we go. You would think I sell the painter's tape the way that I'm using it here. I don't measure nothing, I just go for it. And now 2 over here. So 1, 2 right here. And right there. You want to press so the water don't go under, but then you don't want to press too hard. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's very easy to put that sideways. Oops, see, I was not even straight there. Voila, this is it. Now what I'm going to use is this one here. We're going to do like in these color. I call that the sunset. So what you need melon mambo. You need tangerine tango and daffodil delight. You can mix some of the colors too. So I like to start with my tangerine melon mambo here. I'm going to open them all. And what I done, I put drops in my lids. Oops, everything went blank. Let's hope this is working. Here we go. Okay, so I put in the lid some drops. So that's going to make it life easier. And then my daffodil. Daffodil, so saffron, don't matter. Is it a lot of shadow? No, I think it's pretty good. Now I love our stampin'Up spritz bottle because it's just make a very light mist of water. Make sure this is clear. Okay. I have to make sure I was on the good. Okay, so now I get the water. Now you're going to need a rag for this because we're going to wipe. And just make sure that you spread the water a bit. You want it wet but not dripping neither. Now I'm going to start with my melon mambo. See, it's just like spider web. Now I'm going to wipe this here. I'm going to come with my daffodil. Now I'm going to come with my tangerine tango. And I'm putting a bit of tangerine tango too at the top. This it's no right and wrong, and to be honest with you, it doesn't matter how many you're going to do, they're going to all look different. I'm going to add a bit more yellow over here, blend that a bit. Okay, now what we want to do is remove the tape. I don't like to keep the tape there long, so what I'm going to do is just tap it a little bit. You don't want to tap a lot. Because if you tap a lot, you're going to lose too much of the color like here. Okay, We have to take the top one first because that's where we started. The trick to take the painter's tape, it's leave it flat. See, it is flat here. Keep it flat and just pull. Keep it flat. Oops. Okay, that's done. Now we're going to do the other one. Now I want to see the chat here if it's still going. I'm just checking. It looked like something went off here. Here we go. Perfect. Now we're going to take this one. Okay, now I can see I'm going to have a boo-boo, so I have to fix that right away. You see some ink right there? So what I'm going to do is take the rag, go sideways so you don't go on my paper. Now again, keep this flat. Keep always the painter's tape flat so you do not pull your paper from your watercolor paper. And I like to take it out right away so then it's easier. See, I had just one line. I didn't count two lines there. So in this case, you see what I done? We're going to let it dry and I'm going to trim the top, bottom, and ear. I just went one line on this side. So that's okay. We're going to figure that one out. That's no problem. We're going to figure that and we will see how it goes. Okay, so now we have to let it dry. Now we're going to do the other one, just a wash. This one, going to have the same color at the top, but we're going to have some blue, some green, and some dirt that is crumb cake. So I need crumb cake extra over here. And I need pure pizzazz extra over here. No. For some reason, here we go. It keep on freezing there. Okay, so again, what we're going to do, it is spritz. Oh, another thing that you can do, you know when you do watercolor, a lot of time it won't bow. So take your sprit it, ooh, I hope I didn't get my camera, in the back of it. And I'm checking my camera there. In the back of it, and that's going to balance the wetness and it's going to go flat. Okay, so this is wet. Let's make sure it's... So now I'm going to start with a little bit of, just a little bit. Now I'm going to use my Tangerine Tango. I've been having so many beautiful sunset here. I think that's what got me going on this here. Now I got daffodil, so saffron, whatever you prefer. And you see I wipe a little bit on top because it was a bit too much pink. And now we got, oh, I forgot my Marina Mist. Marina Mist for the water. That's pretty good. And another thing you can do, you can take a bit of the daffodil and not daffodil, yeah, daffodil delight, and come on the blue so it looked like the sunset it's coming down. See the spot right here? It looked like the sunset it's reflecting there. Now I'm going to use a little bit of crumb cake, and when I mean a little bit, I just... And you can add more to it. It's a lot easier to add more than taking some. Now my pure pizzazz. Now I'm adding a bit of crumb cake. Okay, I feel I need more water here. And I don't know if I said, but you have to make sure that your brush, it's constantly wet. So after you dry it, you see I dry it, then I keep on squeezing to make sure my brush, it's wet. If your brush is not wet, you're going to have big chunk. That's it. Okay, this is all done. We cannot stamp on this now, so we're going to have to come back to those one and stamp. We could each set it with the tool, the eating tool, but for me, I think it's don't dry as nice, then let it dry natural. So we're going to leave it there, and we're going to do more card, and then we're going to come back at those one at the end and do our stamping. So I'm going to move that aside. So again, I'm going to be away from the camera, but I'm going to spread it in the back of it. So that way it's going to lay it flat. That's one of the best tips I think you're going to learn today when it comes to water background. Okay, I just want to make sure this is... Okay, let me reposition myself a little bit here. Okay, going to remove the watercolor brush here. That's Aqua Painter. They come 2 in a pack. Okay, this is done. Now the next one we're going to do... We're going to do the one with the all that sponging to the different color, this one, the sunset, but this is a quick one. If you just join in, like I show at the beginning, next Thursday on Facebook, I will be live to show you this. This was case from Tina, my old passport pal. This is exactly case like her, and then I did this one after I was finished. And I did some yellow in my sun and did a little bit different. It looked hard. It's not art. It is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Okay, the best tool you're going to need for all the other one, it's a piece of scrap paper. It don't have to be Post-it note and sponge. So I'm going to bring my sponge over here. And this one, we're going to start with Marina Miss. You don't want to go right in the center. Some of them I try not to go like this. It's too much in the center. You don't want to put that too much in the center. It don't look good. You have to have it higher or lower. So try to remember that when you do some background. So I'm going to put it about here. Okay. With the sun, I work with 1.5 or 1 3/4. That seemed to be what I've been using. And this one, it's 1.5. What I've done, I'm using Post-it note. Just punch it out, and then I can use my just the circle here. We're gonna need the opening too. So gonna move that about here. You're gonna need both piece. So you don't want to toss this out, the negative. You don't want to toss that out. You will need that. Okay, so now we're gonna do like I said, this is the simple one. It's pretty much one color. And you can add color. You start on your scrap paper at all time. Because if not, it's going to... I had some glitter on my sponge. If not, you're going to have weird lines. So now I'm going to come at the top, start on my scrap paper, and you have to give a good impression. After you remove some of the ink, then you can come on your paper. And then we're going to come back around. Whoops. You know what? Let's do the line a bit more, and then we can remove it, because the water, it's in the same color. It's just that you want a definition in your line here where the horizon go. Okay, let's remove this paper. Now I can move this around. And you want the outline darker, the around. And you can sponge as much as you want or as little as you want. Okay, here, and oh, I need a little bit more here, not much though. Here we go. Now over here, what I'm gonna do, it's just back and forth, because the water, I want some line in the water. That's it. Now we're gonna do the lighthouse. That's high tide. So we're gonna do, and like I said, this is basic. It's not much involved to this one. I wanted to show you a basic one, show you it is possible. You don't have to do everything complicated. So I think I have used real red. I'm gonna try cherry cobbler. So this one here, that it's the full image, we're gonna stamp off, and then I'm gonna stamp it right here. And really, if I would have my phone, it would help me in the back. Let me see if I can move that without having a mess. Here we go. Voila. Now, you know what? I'm gonna get my thing to wash my stamp as I go, because if not, I can see I'm gonna have a good mess. Okay, now I'm going to use another stamp set, because we're going to use that over and over. This one's going to be in full string. That is a cherry cobbler. And the beauty of photopolymer, you can see through, but I don't know if you guys know that I always get the camera right on top of me there. So it's kind of a challenge to do this photopolymer two-step stamping when I'm live because of the camera. See, I'm off a bit there. But you know what? That is okay. What I'm going to do, I just re-ink it a bit. Ha! See? That's much better. Now what I done, it's two way you can do it. I try it with the aqua painter. I was not a fan. I like rose red with this. Believe it or not, what I done, I use rose red. And you know what? It should have been the other way around. This should have been the light one and the back the full. So you know what? So the detailed one, it's the full, and less it's the stamp off if you just use one color. So I'm going to stamp again, and I'm going to stamp again. So the detailed one here, that's the detail, that's full string, and then the one that cut off, it's just stamp off. Now you see I got a bit of blue here, and I don't like that, so I went in with my rose red. Took a bit of the water so it don't show like this. You can keep some a bit so it look more detailed, but that's it. Now what we're going to do is do our ground, and that's again, it's in the same stamp set. Oops. So this here matched perfectly, but I don't want to use this because I want to do like a bank of sand and grass. So I'm using just a little one. If you would do just one of it, you know, the whole thing. Let me show you here. See, this would go right here. Well, I don't want to go to take all that space today. So what we're going to do, instead of that, I'm using the little one that looked like the sand, the grass, whatever. I'm going to start with a crumb cake. And what I done, well, I should have a piece of scrap paper under this so I don't get my mat dirty. Don't go all in a row, move it around. And now here, see, I go diagonal because I want it to look like it's a bank of sand there. Voila, how simple it was. So this way, it really looked like the lighthouse. It's on top of that hill or whatever you call it. Not last fall, but the fall before, me and Britt, we did the East Coast, and that's what we were chasing, the lighthouse. So for me, this set got a lot of meaning to it. I absolutely love lighthouse, and it reminded me of our trip. Now, if you, I'm looking for where I put this. Oh, here it is. And so the stamp set, you got, I just stopped. You get 2 different sizes of glass. So whatever you prefer, I'm going to get both them out. You get the long water. I don't want the long water. I just want the tiny water. And that would be right here. Here we go. So, put a little stamp here. Okay, so we're going to do the grass first. I'm going to use the tall grass. Okay, I don't want to lose this though. And again, that's going to be a pear pizzazz, old olive, it doesn't matter. And yes, it is okay to touch the lighthouse because the grass is coming in front of the lighthouse. It can go on the water too. Again, it's all, it's taller. It's not, didn't mow yet. Put it that way. Here we go. I'm going to call that good. How is it going there? This is not shimmer white. I saw the thing. This is regular white. And now we're going to take the little grass. Not the little grass. I'm sorry. The little water. You get the big one, but for this card, because it's so little of water, I'm just using the little one. And you know what? I can stamp off too. Make some different color. Here we go, our little wave. Now we just have to do the sun. Remember I told you to keep the negative? Well, that's what we need. So it's the 1.5 we're using. So let me remove this. We can use that a few times. So let me grab 1.5. Try to line that up the best that you can. Okay, I'm going to start with So Saffron. Keep that aside, the So Saffron aside. I'm going to go with Tangerine Tango. And Tangerine Tango, I'm going to start from here. I just want a little bit. See a bit of orange in my sun. Then just go around. If you go right here, you're going to have that big orange thing. Then I'm going to go back, smooth it off with my So Saffron. That looked pretty good. Let's remove this. Okay, I did pretty good. Now the only thing, if you want, squeeze your sponge. And this is Stampin' Up sponge. I just cut them in 4. What I done, it's just... See, you get the glare now. See, I didn't add more ink, just use what's on it. Voila, my friend. I think it needs some bird though. I didn't put bird on the other one, but for some reason, the more I look at it, I really think it needs some bird. So let's add some bird. So I'm going to use my Memento ink here. And we're going to add some bird. Oops. Here we go. Seagull are going for peace. Now, you see the sun. I think you can, yes, you can see it on the computer. Awesome. One thing I want to show you though, I should, let me look where it is. I should have two of this because one, it's a sunset on top of the water. Here we go. Oh, what happened? I used something else here. We're going to put that aside because I use another card. Maybe I had already ready. Don't know. This one here, see, the sunset starts setting. The only thing difference I did, I put this, I took my Post-it note and cut it. Cut it about a quarter in the bottom. Put it there. When it came time for sponging, I just left that there and go heavy at the top and left there. You can still see I get some color there. That's the only way that I did my sunset, that it started going down. That is it. See? So each card going to look very different. You still have plenty of place to put a greeting. I didn't put greeting on all of them. Some I left plain, so when I need it, I can do it. So that is it for this one. And like I said, this is super simple. That don't work good now. Super simple sunset work. Here we go. Okay. Now, today, the door prize or the screen prize or whatever we call it, each card that I'm doing, that's what it's to win. So it's going to be 5 cards to win today. How can you win? Every time that I'm done with a card, leave a comment, or during that, Holly will draw the name for every card. I told her just to send me the list at the end, so then it's going to be easier. So, really, I don't know which going to be which maybe, but you're going to get a card. So it's going to be 5 drawing, but you're going to have to leave comment as we go. Okay, now the next one. You know what? We're going to finish with the lighthouse, so then I can put that away. I think that's going to be easier. So this is the night scene for the lighthouse. I cut the paper on the long way. I think it's done like this. So it's cut at 11 by 4 1/4, score at 5 1/2. This it's 5 1/4 by 4. This is pretty much all in navy color, night of navy. So we're gonna bring this here. I can use the same one here. And night of navy. So this moon, it is 1 1/2 also. So I'm going to put my moon right here. And again, remember, you don't want to go right at the top. I mean, in the center. And first thing we're going to do is our water here, the horizon line. It make it easier. Just go from your scrap paper, push it up. Push, 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 push. Okay, I can remove this now. And now we're going to go all around. So it's a night scene, so I'm just using one color on this, that it's night of navy. On the side, I like to put it down and push it in the color, so then it gets darker to lighter. Okay, now we're going to go at the water. So everything is just one color here. How simple it's this. Here we go. Then I'm going to come here. You see, I want to keep a little bit lighter there below, so then it really looks like the horizon. But I think I need more dark all around. So I'm going to go quick. One thing that I didn't bring with me here, maybe I'm going to have to stop to go get one. It's going to be a towel to wash my hand, because I can see the next card's going to be Knighted Navy also. Okay, now we're going to stop that right here. Remove this. Now our lighthouse is going to be stamped in Memento ink. And both of them. I don't stamp off or nothing. All done because it's night scenes, so. I should have my phone. And then the other one. Okay, you know what? I'm going to move this so I can line it up, and then I'm going to push it back in front of the camera, my friend. It's going to make it easier for me today. Here we go. See? Perfect match. It's just that with the camera right on top of me, it's almost impossible to do that. Okay, now I'm done with this one. I'm going to remove some of, put some of my stamp away because we're going to need the vlog for the other ones. So just hold on a little bit. You know what? We already got 3 cards out of 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 cards done. Really, we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 card really. You know what? We're doing more than what I was planning. That's okay. Now, for the background there, I need the long one that we didn't use yet. And again, this is going to be done in basic black. And that's Memento ink. I'm going to have to move it again to line it up. Here we go. I think you still can see it. Yes. Voila. Now the next one. Okay, let me move that there. I didn't do no ripple for the water on this one. I'm going to add more of the dirt or the sand or whatever it's called. Here we go. And now we're going to do the grass. Here it is. Oops. Voila. And the next one, it's our bird. And then I did 2 of them. So I did some over here, lift this up, and some over there. See, they're going all across. Okay. Now, the next one, it's crucial because our ink's still wet. So the best thing for this, it's going to be, I'm going to use the heat tool. Dry it up a bit. Now we're going to take our greeting, and all that, it's all from the same stamp set. I just been shoving there. Right here. And we're going to stamp that with Whisper White. But before we stamp that with Whisper White, it's very important that you use your your embossing buddy. Because the ink's still kind of wet there, even if they dry yet. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to take our greeting, use our white ink pad. And I think I just re-inked that, or I wanted to re-ink it and I didn't. We'll see here. Need my foam under. I think someplace I didn't have much ink. We'll see. Now I'm going to use my white embossing powder. Oh, I got it. So everything fell off. The first one I did, trust me, I didn't set it. I used my embossing buddy, but not enough, and it was bad. The embossing powder is stuck on everything. Now I'm going to take here we go. And this one is quite a bit lighter than the first one. So you can always come back and sponge more. It's nothing that's going to stop you of doing it more. The only thing you have to make sure it is dry. So this is what I'm doing here. Make sure it not only dry, but it's not sticky anymore. So now I could come back. I can put that right there and really make it even more darker here in the sky. See? I want to keep a little bit of light there so this moon is shining, but all around I really think it needs darker, so you can come back and add it darker. Now we're going to remove this. Much better. And if your line is not dark enough, again, it's easier to come back. Just put that there again. And you're thinking, oh, my words are all mixed up. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how to figure that out. Just push this up here. Here we go. Much better. So you see, you have to play a little bit sometime with it. So we're going to call that one good. Now take this here. This is a rag, by the way. Voila. So wherever it went on the plastic, it don't stay there. Now we're going to mount that. Oh, I forgot. We still have our watercolor to finish with the lighthouse, and I was putting everything away. I don't know if it's dry enough. And this is, I didn't put the mount on the back of that. I just put that on the black. That is it. See? Oh, one more thing. Gray. We need basic gray or smoky slate. One or the other, whatever that you prefer. I'm looking for my smoky slate. It has to be, here it is. So we're going to start with smoky slate. See, this don't look good because you see the moon through the lighthouse. I don't think that's possible. So what I done, it's like the rose red there. Here we go. And the top, I think it's okay. It can be a glare, you know. But see this part? And if that is not dark enough, then take your basic gray. And then you can... I think the other one was dark enough though, really. And as it dries, you're going to get all the streak out. See how pretty it is? I think it looked wonderful. So this is it. Oops, this was not good there. You want to make sure that before you mount your card, if you leave your ink dry, it makes it easier. So that is done. Where did I put the pile of done? I really don't know. We will maybe find it, maybe not. Oh, here they are. Okay, now let's see if we can finish the lighthouse before we move along. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so basic black, so that we're gonna, because it's photopolymer, I'm using Memento ink. And really that's pretty much why I'm using it. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna stamp this. Oh, I need my foam. And with watercolor paper, yes, you need your foam. I'm gonna put my lighthouse right here. Give a good push. On watercolor paper, it's rough, so you really want to give a good push. Okay, we're going to move that one there, and then we're going to do the other one. We're going to do it as both, so then I don't have to wash both. And now I'm going to put that right here. Voila! Now I can wash this. Okay. Now we're gonna use the one that it's, oops. Move that so I can see. Voila. And then this one. And again, this is Memento ink here. That's a block that just fell. It's not me. Et voila. Oh, where did it go? Well, we're going to find it after, except if I need it, we will find it when we need it. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to do the birds. One, I get the birds, and the other one, I did the other one. So this one, I'm going to do the birds. The other one, we won't do the birds. Oops. Here we go. Now, I still have place to write a greeting, but I didn't want to put a greeting neither on that one. And this one, we cannot use this one neither on this time because see, it's going to go off there. And I didn't want to mess up with the frame. So what we're going to do, again, it's just a little bit of the grass. Now I really do need that. Let me clean this one here. Okay, put that there. I'm going to use the grass. And this time I'm not doing crumb cake. Yeah, I'm using just Pierre Pizzazz because it's more in the colors. And then, you know what? You can always make yourself on a sticky note or copy paper, stamp your lighthouse and cut it out for a mask. Most of them I didn't use mass on this one, but here I can see it would come handy. And then in the bottom, make sure you don't go off your frame. Put that there. Here we go. Now I got it pretty slick, I think. Now we're going to do the grass. And then what I'm going to do is one over here. And let me use another one here. Just for this side here. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. So then I know I'm not getting off my frame. Now I can remove this because the grass can go on the top. Here we go. So now I got my grass and I got place to do my greeting also. I didn't put a greeting again because I wanted, if I want to do birthday or leave some plain. A lot of them I get the greeting, but some I didn't. Now we're going to mount that on Tangerine Tango and Basic Black. And I just get 1/8 of an inch for my frame. Et voila, my friend. I think that it's pretty sweet. So I still have a nice place to do a greeting here if I wish. Okay, this is done. Okay, the next one, this one here, I'm going to do it with the seagull or birds at the bottom. So we're going to use the birds. I like to do the birds first, so then it guides me where to go. Well, you know what? Let's do some grass. And this one, I'm not using the other one. I'm just using a bit of grass here and there. I'm not using, here we go, the ground itself because I feel it's already watercolor there. Okay, now I can remove this. And where did I put my birds? Here they are. And that is in Memento ink. I think it's time that I re-ink my Memento. Et voila. Now my greeting on this one, it is stamped with not Night of Navy, but let me think. Marinamis. I'm gonna close this. And let me bring Marinamis. And yes, you need your foam for this because it's a lot of writing. So, and you see I'm giving a good impression. Voila! I think that's super sweet. I don't know if you like it, but I sure do. Try to see at the comment there. Yes, I did let it dry. I did 2 more cards in between. That's the main thing. You want to let it dry completely. Yes, yes, yes. When it comes to watercolor paper, I didn't do that on the other one, but I think it's much better if you use fast fuse instead of snail. Because watercolor paper, it's more stiff. And you see how my paper, it's almost straight. Remember, we spray in the back. That's one of the best tips I hope you're going to leave today. And you're going to remember that when you do any type of background watercolor or any type of watercolor, miss the back and it's going to go much flatter. Et voila, my friend. See how this just spider web there? I think it's beyond gorgeous. So that is it. So all this is done now, right? Yes. And all the different color and everything, it's all in the PDF file with the measurement and everything. Okay, let's move along. Lighthouse check done. Okay, now we're going to do the night scene. Yeah, it's kind of a night scene. This card here was Barb, one of my teammates posted that, and it was on my to-do list, but when I saw her, I'm like, ooh, I really have to get that going. So that's how it came along. Let me move just a little bit of stuff here, because right now I got the, let me just tidy up a little bit, and we're going to keep on going, my friends. So I get some space here. Okay, this one, it's in Dapper Denim. So I need a new... Okay, Dapper Denim. And again, we're going to start the same way. Put that about a quarter from the bottom there. Oh, forgot our sun, our moon. 1 3/4 this one. You can put it in the center, you can put it more on the left, whatever you want. I'm going to put a little bit on the right here. Okay. And then let's start. Now I can remove that. You want that for your line. After your line is done, you're pretty much good, because that's about the same here. But you know what? No, I'm going to keep that. I want some more white like the moon. It's reflecting there. So let me put that back here, because I don't want so dark there. No, that's not bad. A little bit that went, but not much. Okay, I'm going to push a little bit more here. Okay, now I can remove this. You see what happened when I don't go on my whatchamacallit, my scrap paper? I get those lines that I don't like. No, I got something stuck in my sponge that make those lines. Let's see if I can remove this here. See? Okay, this sponge, I'm tossing it out. I'm taking another sponge. I'm going to finish it, but you can see all those lines. I don't know what happened. I had something in my sponge. So I just keep on going and going till I get the look that I want. Okay, one thing that I forgot to do, usually I stamp the girl and I mask it. I didn't stamp the girl first and I didn't mask it. So let's see if we can fix that up. I forgot that step. So let's remove this and let's stamp the girl, because we're going to color the girl dark anyway. We're going to stamp that. I like to stamp this one because it's in red rubber. I like to use Stays On because it's just darker, I think. So let's try. So that usually you would stamp the girl and mask it and mask the moon on top of it. You're going to see we're going to do another one here. So stamp that right here. And I'm going to take my basic gray. You know what? This one don't matter because really it's even better. This mistake was a blessing because you want the girl to be more dark. And with the blue in the back, it make it okay because you cover it up in the gray. So really, you don't have to mask this one. It's just the hat. I think it's going to give me a little bit of a fuss here because you're going to see the line maybe. So I'm just going to go over and over maybe. But I don't think so, my friend. So this mistake was a good mistake because it saved you a big some time, so you don't have to cover it up and be careful and just go with it. Here we go. Well, I'm very pleased that I could fix it up and we learned from my mistake. I'm just going over so I don't see my line there. Here we go. Now, we're going to cover the girl though, because the next step's going to not be good if we don't cover her up. So again, I pre-cut a Post-it note with the girl. And what I do, I just keep it right in my case. So when I need it, it's ready. You see it's been used over and over. That's okay. You don't have to do it every time. Again, it's paper denim. So really, it's one color in here other than the black. Now, this is Timeless Stick Shirt that I'm using. The stamp set on page 120. This one here. And you have to remove the mask when you do the filigree because you want it to go inside the moon also. Voila! Oh, I can add maybe a little one here. And maybe one here. Here we go. So now let me lick my fingers. That's pretty much what I've been doing. You guys don't see that, so it's good. I shouldn't have to say it, right? Here we go. Now we're going to remove this. Wow. Is that cool or what? Now, this is on paper denim. I put white in the... Because when it's dark color, I like to use white inside or vanilla. So it's easier to write in the people. Some people get a tough time reading on dark color. So remember that when you send cards and you use dark color, even if you use a gel pen and that, for older people, it seems very hard, or people with eyes like mine. Here we go, my friend. Is that cool? I think we did wonderful. See, we get the light and everything. So here's one. So even with the round circle I had in my sponge, we save it good. Okay, let's move along. We're doing good. We're doing good. We've been here an hour. We got 2 more to do, and they're kind of quick. So we're doing good. Okay, I'm going to move that. Somebody said somebody's killing their wallet. I just want to laugh. I like it. Okay, now we're gonna do Good Morning Sunshine. Okay, this one here, we need a new paper. If not, the glue gonna get stuck on it. So, let's start. See, I was kind of prepared, right? Oh, we still need the filigree on this one. So this one, it's more a light color, soft color. How is it going? What was Lisa asked? Ollie said, oops, what happened here? No, not watercolor paper, all white paper, the rest. The only one with watercolor paper was the one we did at the beginning with watercolor. This is all regular white card base. Okay, this one we're going to put it a little bit higher, not in the center, but a little bit higher. We have to do our girl first. And now it's hot in here. Okay, we have to cover our girl first. Oops, silly me. Up here, and then from wherever you go, that's where the sunshine is. I absolutely love this one because it's very light detail. So, oops, it's already ready to go. And we're going to stamp that with, so saffron I did or daffodil? I'm not sure what I did. I'm going to use daffodil for this one. And, oh, yeah, it is this one. I want it a little bit straighter there. Here we go. We're going to put that about here. Stamp the sunshine. I need to stand up and see what I'm doing. Give a good impression. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to use our soft sky. Okay, let me remove this. And soft sky. Oops. You keep the girl covered though. The girl needs to stay covered. Just add a clean sponge here. Put that right here. And this one, we're not going on the top, okay? Don't push that. What we're going to do, we're going to reverse that right now to do our bottom here. So we're doing a bit different. We're starting with the bottom, the water there, okay? I think I'm still in the view there. Now we're going to go all around. This one is very, very soft. Okay, now we can remove this. Now we're going to cover this. Remember, we don't want some under the sun there. We just want that run the sun by itself. Here we go. Oh, really? We can remove that now. Silly me. Okay. This one here, I added a little bit of a darker color around. So let me do, no, let's go ahead. I'm going to use never miss. Just a little bit. See, when I say a little bit? And then the next step, we're going to go back with our soft sky. Here we go. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to use in Beautiful You, you get this here, like kind of the water looking thing. We're going to use that with Soft Sky. And the big part go at the top. Silly me. Usually, I'm laughing here. This is very funny what I did, but we're going to figure it out. I need my stamp set. Here it is. Usually you stamp your girl first and then you mask it. So you guys learning all type of boo-boo today. But you know what? We're going to figure that one out. You guys going to see a tool that I didn't use. Sometimes when you make mistake, you have to get your tool you don't use often. So I'm going to use my stampin'Up. So you stamp the girl and then you mask it. Okay, so what you're going to do to cover this mistake here, because that's a good mistake, but you still can figure it out. So I'm going to stamp this right here. Match that on my paper. Remember I went the corner of the stamp to the corner of the... Here we go. It's always the corner of the plastic and the corner of the stamp, not the corner of your cardstock. Put that there. Remove this. Take your ink, re-ink your stamp. Go in the corner of this with your stamp and stamp this good. Et voila! See, it's no more mistake. So maybe it was just a reason I did the mistake to show you the stampin'Up. It was not planned, but we got it. Okay, we were with this here. So the water, the big part go at the top, the smaller part at the bottom. Put that right here. Voila. Now we're going to use the filigree again. And again, that's time of texture. And this one, I didn't do nothing in the bottom, so just around. Oops, where's my girl? Et voila, my friend. It looked very, very peaceful to me, this card. I think it's very calm. And how did I color that? Very simple. So Saffron for her hat with markers. Blushing Bright for the skin tone. You can have different skin tone if you want. You can have darker skin tone. That is... a good color, I think, would be, I would think that crumb cake would be a good color. Here we go. And then Bermuda Bay for the dress. So it's not, I just, took the marker. It's nothing fancy with no shadow, no nothing. So I guess that you learn how to fix quite a bit of mistake today. But that's good. We're all making mistake here and there, and it's good to learn from mistake. Here, voila. So again, I still have a nice place to put a greeting. And this is done on, this was for white, and it's mounted on 11 by 5.5 score at 4.25 on still separate. Et voila, that's it. Now we get one more, the rainy day. Here we go. Yeah, dance like no one is watching. Absolutely. Somebody said that's what came in mind. Yeah, it is very true. Okay, now this one, we're going to learn the right way. So let's do our stamping and then masking. So this one is, okay, this one it's a different, let me, oh, I'm moving you here. Okay, that's the umbrella girl. Okay, we're going to stamp her in Stays Up. Okay, I think I get space again. And Stays On, you want to make sure that you ink it well. And the first time I like to stamp on my scrap paper, so then I know it's inked very well. Put that right here. Voila. And this is the last part, my friends. It went pretty good for all that. I mean, an hour and a half. I think we did wonderful. Okay. Somebody said it's a perfect card for a rainy day and they're having rain. That is true. Okay, we're gonna start. Oh, we have to mask the girl. And you can see I use it quite a bit. So just mask her. We're going to use just a little bit of blue. And really, I didn't want blue for this card. I just want it all in the gray. Well, what happened, it's I used the same paper, so it was pushing it. And I'm like, oh, I want it all gray. So we're just going to put a little bit of blue. And I mean a little bit. And then we're going to go around after too. Okay, we need gray, gray, gray. Smoky slate. We're going to put a little bit of blue around. Like I said, that's because I did a boo-boo. But we're going to start with gray. Oops, still in the same spot. Let me double check. Here we go. And trust me, it looks like you don't have a lot of gray, but wait, when we remove that, you're going to be shocked. Now I'm going to put some gray with the blue at the bottom here. See, the blue is pushing right there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's why I decided to use the same paper, because that's my first one. And then I'm going to remove this here. And if you, when you stamp in that, I don't know what kind of table you have when you stamp, if you do have, you know those plastic table and they're rough on top, when you do sponging like this, I would recommend that you put something flat under. If not, you're going to have all those little ripples in your sponging. Okay, now I'm going to take my glue again. Is that glue? Just need a little bit of glue. You know what? Get my ring of this here. Need a bit more ink. You don't want too much glue though, just a little like light touch of it. See, just a little light touch. In the center of the card, you want to keep some white there. It's like the storm, it's coming to an end, you know. It's not, when you look outside, it's raining. Sometimes you can see it start lighting up. That's the look I was going for. I think I still can use a little bit of red at the top, though. And you better go less and come more often than too much, and you cannot take it out. Now we're going to use those raindrop, not raindrop, but the ground again. Oh, here it is. Okay, again, the big at the top. Keep your girl cover, okay? I put gray. I could have put, yeah, gray's good. I was going in the gray tone. That's right. Okay, now we're going to use the Gorgeous Grunge. So the line here, that's the rain. Okay, I know a lot of places the rain comes straight down, right? But where I come from, that would be, I'm talking about Cheyenne, the rain never comes down straight. It's always windy and comes sideways. And trust me when I say that. So this year gonna come sideways. So what I'm gonna do, leave your girl cover. You can stamp off if you want and then go this way. That's not enough. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do full string. Okay, here by the umbrella, because it's coming this way, right at the edge, you don't want no rain because the girl is stopping the rain there, if that makes sense what I'm saying. So I'm going to go a little bit more this way. Then here can go right by her. That's pretty good. Now we're going to remove this. And all color in Smoky Slate are basic gray. And I'm going with basic gray. I want her quite a bit darker. So. And I'm going to show you what I did on the other one. I wanted kind of a shiny on the umbrella, you know, and in the bottom for the water. So I used the fine tip glue. And if you use the fine tip glue and let it dry, it made kind of that shiny coat. I don't know. I think I put too much number one. I think it looked better this one just plain. But it's something different too. And everything, I mean, her legs, everything, it's color. It's like a silhouette. Here we go. Okay, one thing I don't like, where I had her, you see I got a little bit of white there. I'm going to figure that one out. See? Can put a little bit, but not much. Is that pretty? Do you like that? I really, really like this part. Now we're going to mount that. this one. Okay, so this is one, this is one. Where's the other one? We got another one. Oh, here it is. Oh, we're going to do a greeting. Wishing you a brighter day tomorrow. I think that it's go perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to use Stays On. I think that stamp set and that go perfect with that. Okay. And you see I stamp on scrap paper first. It make it life easier. Et voila. I think we did awesome, awesome. Okay, let me wash that and let me remove a few things so I can talk to you a bit. So we're going to have the drawing here. So if you didn't leave a comment and Ollie didn't pick the last one there, now it's time. And you have to be present when, I should have said that at the beginning, because soon it's done, you're going to have to email me at frenchiestamps.com and give me your mailing address and I will mail that to you. If you come back in a week from now and you say I won, I'm going to say, sorry, the card is gone, because I don't hold on stuff. When I get staying on my desk, it gets lost in that, so it gets sent Monday, the card's going to be sent, and then I'm going to the next thing, right? So if you want, you have to email me soon that we're done. So I'm going to show you all the cards quick again. And then I'm going to talk to you a little bit, and we will be off. So that, okay, we got the rainy day. Oh, this is the one I told you that had the shimmer on it, the glue on it. So here's the rainy day. Here's the good morning sunshine. Here is the quick lighthouse. Here is the night scene. And here's the lighthouse night scene. Oh, I think I have to move down here. And here is all the one with the watercolor brush. So that was the frame with the tape and not the frame. I think I have to move this way. So you see you're going to have the PDF file, got 11 cards with all the size, the color that I use, and it comes with the recording. Okay, let me flip you around here. I think we did very good. An hour and a half, exactly an hour and a half. It's 12:30. I talked to you at the beginning, and I did all those cards. So I think we did wonderful. Oh, I need to check this light when I flip the camera. Here we go. So I'm just going to look quick. Dancing in the Rain turned out amazing. Like I said, I think that was my favorite. I like them all, but something about them. And I like the watercolor too, just the wash. But the Dancing in the Rain, I think it's just unbelievable. Somebody would be an honor, and my name will be signed in the bag too. So now the comment. Okay, one thing though, if you want to know more or follow me more about YouTube, make sure that you like my page, and it's a little bell there. Click on that and click notify. That's if you want to know when I download a video. I download a video 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's a new video coming out, and sometimes it's more there. When I come live, you would get notified. And same with Facebook. If you like to know when I go live on Facebook and that, when you go to get all my links, just go at frenchiestamps.com. On the left, right hand side, just scroll a little bit, you're going to see all my link there. On Facebook, at the top you get the like. Well, if you just like my page, you won't get notified. After you like my page, beside it, it's a notification. click on that, scroll almost at the bottom, and it's a place to get notified when I post and do live video. So make sure you click that so then you won't miss. That's the best way. And following my blog, it's a place to subscribe. I'm all over the place. Well, that's how I get where I stay above, put it that way. And somebody was asking me why Facebook. Some people are Facebook. It's a big platform that I get more attendance there because people are already there. So when I jump in, a lot of time they forget about YouTube. Well, if they're already on Facebook, it's I was live, didn't jump on. Facebook, it's a big one. Everything was wonderful. Ollie with a hoe, absolutely, that's my girl, Ollie with a hoe. So thank you so much, Ollie. Oh, look, I was just asking and she buzzed me. So we're going to have the winner. And, no, that's not it. Oh, here she is. Okay, Cindy came up. It's Kemma, Cindy. Elise Mora, Elysse. Bling It on Pat. Cameron Pull, Puhl. Sandy Morris. So that's the winner. I'm going to repeat them. And okay, Sandy came up, Kemma, Elise Mora, Mora, Blink It on Pat, Cameron Pull, Puhl, and Sandy Morris, Morris. You all gonna get one of my cards that I did today. I'm gonna sign the back. The inside's gonna be plain, so I just gonna put. I did my little notes there. I didn't sign that. Looking where they at. And then if you want to use it, you can use it to write somebody's day. So this is it for me. Again, for an order of $50 with this hostess code that I don't know where I put it. Would be good to have that, right? Let me remove this. The hostess code, it's 3 something. Well, that's too bad that I don't know what I did with the hostess code. Okay, well, to find the hostess code, it's on my blog at FrenchieStamps.com. And it's 3 something. I had a paper, but I don't know where the paper went now. That's silly, huh? So go at FrenchieStamps.com, and maybe Holly can put the hostess code there one more time. And oh, I know where to get it. Hold on 1 second. I can tell you the hostess code right now. Okay, the hostess code, it's 3. Q like queen. 6. M like mama. W like winner. 7. 9. G like gorgeous. So that's the hostess code. If you're not sure, just go at my blog at FrenchieStamps.com, and the hostess code, it's right there. And you're going to be able to see the hostess code. And I think that's it. With $50, you're going to get all the cards that I show you, and the one, that was pre-done. It's all going to be in the PDF file with the recording, with all the measurement, all the color I used, the stamp set, everything's going to be there. And if you crank it up your order to $69.50, you're going to get the PDF file of this month, the succulent. Each month I get a new PDF file with the team, my team, so that's going to be right there. So thank you. I hope you really enjoyed this. We love doing this. Next live event, you can save the date, and that it's March, I want to say 10th, and Holly's going to be right here at the house. So it's going to be both of us live. So double the fun. It is March 8th. So March 8th is going to be our next live event. So save the date. That's going to be a Wednesday night at 6:30 Mountain Time. So save the date, March 8th, 6:30 Mountain Time, next live YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me this morning and Ollie. And I appreciate so much your business. That's what keeps me going. So thank you and have a lovely weekend, my friend. Bye-bye for now.